Sometimes you gotta hit them with that leaner. He said it, I didn't. He knows. He knows that. He knows that. I will do that. She used to be. I hustled. I don't know what happened there. The energy. I mean, go ahead and get in here. Pause. They be mad though. It's the best time of the day. Man, we're gonna just cook real quick. We just doing just we just chopping it. We ain't even doing nothing crazy. We just chopping it. We just chopping it. We're not doing nothing major. We just gonna chop it regular. Hold on, let me get the scenery together. We keep it old school. We talked about that earlier today. If y'all was tuned in, if I want to hit the cash app, hit it. Pause. When you owe money, you owe money. Commercial lean time. I'm not gonna play with you. I'm gonna lean you. Commercial lean. I'm gonna hit you with that commercial, the international one. I'm gonna hit you with it, and then I'm gonna send it to your lawyers. I'm gonna send it to your lawyers. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get sent. It's gonna get sent to the lawyers. Where y'all at, man? We just listen. I'm asking, answering questions. Ain't got that bag. And these niggas is sending you anything. Yeah, where y'all at, man? What's up? Yours truly, John, baby. Cuerno with a K, bro. With a K. Gotta get that. We ain't doing nothing, bro. I'm letting y'all get in the John. Yeah. It's the best time of the day. You now locked and loaded with your main man, my dig, and my dog, Troy King. Pipe down and turn this up, man. Yeah. Choose the right joint. That's it. Hey, where y'all at, man? Get up in here. Pause. Get up in here, cuz. What's up, bro? We about to get this work, though. Come on, man. What y'all want? Y'all ain't got no questions? Y'all be having one to talk. You want to start talking, typing. Let's get busy. Let's get busy. Not the actual casualty. I know that you mad, cause I got my own clientele, ain't got that bag. You know who I'm talking to, cause boy, I beat your ass. I see you mad. Yeah, sometimes you gotta hit niggas with leans and then send them that work. You got to, so they could chill out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that special time of the day. Sometimes you gotta hit them with leans and then send them to work, so they can understand how it works. I'll just file a lien on you. Let me show you. Y'all want to see this lien work early? See that lien work? Look. Then you give them a little information. This is the security, the lease, it's the money. When you act up, you get smacked up. I keep telling them, like, stop playing. I'm trying to do business, righteous business, and you want to keep playing games. Like I'm just trying to chill. I want to be left alone, not bothered. You feel me? They're not doing that. They're doing what they want to do. And that's not how it works. Okay? That's not how it works, buddy. Stay focused. That's not how it works, buddy. I just wanted to make sure the lawyer got some information. Sometimes, when you're doing it, you got to make sure the lawyer gets information, courts get information. Once you file it with the courts, the lawyer should have it next. Actually, I have to send it to someone else. He definitely needs it. You have to let them know that the steps you took. And this is the sad part. When you file a lien, it's out of their jurisdiction. It's an international lien. Ain't no win. Oh yeah, well I am gonna win the settlement. It ain't even started yet. But you talking about something that's gonna happen. You are correct, bro. I am gonna win it. You gotta just thank you, bro. I appreciate you for even saying that. It ain't even won yet, but there's nothing you could really do when somebody file a lien on you for indebtedness. Hey, these are not my laws. I just was here. I'm just here, bro. I'm just here, bro. You know what? Let me just make sure somebody get it. There we go. No, I don't want to add none of these people. Yeah, dog. Where y'all at today? Listen, earlier today we was talking about old school boxing, and we was talking about old school and new school. Like, how do y'all feel about you know? How do y'all feel about what's going on nowadays? Now that we've been, see, y'all haven't been following me. There is nobody to follow. We move as a unit. When I grow in knowledge, if y'all choose to, y'all grow in knowledge. Cause I'm giving the information up. The information that I've given up is found in the foundations and the fundamentals of boxing. So when you understand that, they never change. They just never change, my G. I'm gonna say it again. The fundamentals never change, my G. They is what they are. They do what they do. You gotta know that. The fundamentals do what they do, bro. Once you know that, then you know how to carry anything on top of that. So when we growing in knowledge together, it's good. I think the new school is too spoiled when it comes. This is yours truly, John. I think the new school is too spoiled when it comes to working. They don't work as hard, or even if they do, it's not towards the right things. More promo, less skill. More demand without putting in that workington. You are absolutely correct, my Sir John. And that's a real guy from Akron's name. My man, Sir John, you are absolutely correct. So it is what it is. Once the lien has been filed, it's not fictitious, it's real. It's been sent. And that's been sent to the lawyers and the court, so we don't have anything to discuss until the lien money's been paid due to the indebtedness and the trauma caused by just constantly badgering me about something that I don't owe. Listen, I'm sorry that I read the rules. Don't be mad at me. I read rules. And now the courts and people who in the courts, they be, whether it be jealousy, anger, hatred, I don't care. It's all satanic. It's all, and I don't mean I don't mean, well, yeah, because when you feel some way about what someone else has done to gratify it, you'll do anything. Hey, bro, I ain't make that shit up, dog. Shout out to the 12 in the chat. Like, I'm just telling you. So, this is what I'm saying when we refer that to boxing. When you doing boxing, it's very simple to see who's working and who's not by what my man John said. Too much promo and not enough work. Old school, they sold skill. New school, they selling they butt. They selling it for the dollar. Like, I don't think y'all know what selling your soul really. Listen, it's soul when you go outside your character, ka, spirit, karakter. Listen, neter, character. Ka is spirit, ra is consciousness and will. Hey, I'm just telling you, not my rules. I found them and I put them to use. I'm just saying what they did. And when you really realize that when staying out of your emotions, just get in the gym. Like, you know what I used to do? I'll give y'all a trick. Anytime somebody got me in my emotions and acting like I couldn't do nothing, I went straight to the lab and got busy. Then I seen them. Listen, I be telling my man who I pause, I be talking to, he know the story. It's two of my homies. Listen, one of my homies came through and was like, hey man, cousin, was talk about you about this and that and blah 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 blah. And then I'm like, wait, what? I was like, oh, alright. He was like, hey, listen, they be up there hooping at this time. This is about hooping. Thanks to you, I watch boxing with no sound. You see, and you forget my story, John. John, what you be doing, bro? Listen, I watch it now. Listen, I already know what you be doing. Listen, you will watch it first time on the John. You will watch it the first time on the John. And then the next time you rewatch it, you rewatching that John with no sound. Because it's like, man, I don't want to hear these commentators. Like, when I really start getting in the ring and sparring and why, I was like, wait a minute. What are they talking about? And I really learned that by, listen, I used to buy a DVD, like, it was this website I used to go on back in the day. It was called boxingjunkies.com. Listen, it was called boxingjunkies.com. You can buy anybody's career collection if they was a champion for like $30 to $40, and they'll send you all the DVDs. Hold on, cause I know y'all think I be capping, and I got stuff that y'all have no idea. And that's why I be laughing at y'all when y'all be running your mouth to me about boxing. Like y'all have no idea, bro. Like the work that it takes to be to get nice in that ring, dog. You have no idea, bro. Like you really gotta be putting in crazy work. Like I need to put all of this on disk drives and have them stored. This is real. These is going in my archives. These is going in my archives. And listen, some of these folks y'all see boxing out here, I didn't gave them my DVDs. They ain't even do. I gave them my DVDs. They ain't even do what I asked them to do. That's the sad part. They didn't. I gave them the juice. Y'all want to see? Look, what that say? BoxingJunkies.com. Who is that? Sugar Ray Leonard versus Duran. And when he fought Bonds. Pernell Whitaker. Disc 1. Amateur matches. Pernell Whitaker. Disc 3. Pernell Whitaker. This 4. These is early fights. Y'all have no. Y'all just be running y'all mouth, bro. Hold on, let me see who this is. Sugar Ray Leonard versus Duran 3. Sugar Ray Leonard versus Hagler. DVD. Oh, here we go. Sugar Ray Leonard versus Vega. Pro debut. Rodriguez, his first 4 fights. What? Bro, you're tripping. Sugar Ray Leonard, third disc. Eklund, and he fought Floyd. What? What? That's on DVD, bro. You know how much money this man? Get the fuck out of here, dog. The moment they sign it, it's a wrap. Sugar Ray Leonard, Prada and Grant, disc 4. Boxing Junkies. See, y'all folks don't y'all. I don't know who y'all watching. Y'all like that the drama and the clown shit with the boxing. We just on here doing real boxing. This 5 Sugar Ray. He my favorite boxer. Him and Pernell. And I don't. I listen. I like Pernell. People used to say I used to be doing. It was something. I think it was the double roll. How I rolled twice. My old coach in Akron, Omar Daoud, used to be like, "Damn, you be doing that Pernell Whitaker," and I never understood what he meant. And he just mean how Pernell Whitaker can roll under one shot, somebody throw you roll under, about how you rolling under them shots, whether they straight shots or not. They could be straight shots. They could be hooks. He used to be like, dog, Pernell Whitaker be doing that. This Ranzani, Sugar Ray Leonard when he fought Ranzani. Benitez. Like what, bro? That's why this always being 8 millimeter on the filter drone. Because you got this. I'm only old school is the first school. Whoo! I created them bars. Green, Duran one. Whew. Like I ain't giving away them Sugar Ray Leonard DVDs. Hearns one. Kalule. I think that was at 54 if I'm not mistaken. Who else we got? Finch and Howard. I remember that. I think Finch he knocked him out viciously. Duran too. And he played with him. Pause. Yeah, I listen. My man Aaron Coley, he got them Pernell Whitaker tapes. I have Pernell Whitaker's DVD collection. I let my man Aaron borrow it because look, best of boxing this one, best of boxing this two, best of boxing this 4, best of boxing this one, best of boxing 2014 this 2, and this is this Sugar Ray Leonard again. Let's go in this pack. Sugar Ray Leonard this one. You see what I'm saying? Boxing junkies. Pernell Whitaker. Listen, y'all have no idea when the DVD player was on. Listen, man, you made me. We ain't even talking about. We're not even talking about boxing. I'm talking about a trick to get better. I used to be hooping. Somebody would say something, I'd be like, all right, I'll go to the crib, work on my handle, go to the gym, shoot my shots. Then I go see whoever was talking when I'm feeling totally sharp in my game. And then I give them so many buckets. and have them all listen. They be ready to scrap with me, bro. Ripping my shirt, mad because I'm hitting them with fast V cuts. I done worked out all week in a vest. And then how I was gonna get you, I was just gonna come to the court and cook you. I was just gonna cook you. It was nothing. You was gonna get cooked. I was just gonna blaze you. There was no need for me to feel no type of way, be mad or nothing. I was just gonna show up and fry your beans. That's it. I was gonna fry that bean stew. Take it or leave it. It's your choice, buddy. Take it or leave it. I made some soup the other day with mung bean and then this soup mix, this vegan soup mix. Listen, it's unreal. It's unreal. Leo, it's unreal. You know what I'm about to do? Throw these potatoes in there. You know why? Because my flavor profile when I'm cooking is crazy, my nigga. And then I'm going to just hit that with a mini sandwich. Got to keep your calories up. Your life force is important. Listen, you should want to see what I've been doing today. Y'all want to see some of the things I'll be doing? Look, you see this? This is a game. Gotta take this out of here and put it back in. I took it out, but now I'm trying to get it back in. It go in and out. See, I'm getting it in using one hand, so it appears. So you got to get this in here, and it really is. It's getting it out. It's not hard. It's how do you get it in now? Pause. Like, look at it. Listen, it goes in and out of here. Now you think it doesn't fit, but you gotta turn it. I noticed you gotta turn it. Cube said it best. Bow down to a player that's greater than you. Bow down to a player that's greater. You just gotta do it, bro. Listen, and it's not you don't bow. You just be like, bro, you got me this time. I'ma learn from it. He just taught you something. He just taught you something that you couldn't do. Like, see, look, it's easy to get out, but how do you get it in there? That's the trick. Getting this John back in here is hard to do. But yeah, dog, that's my point. Like, I've been watching boxing. I spent a lot of time watching boxing to understand the ins and outs of the boxing. Like, so when folks is trying to tell me, well, no, I built my style off watching nothing but the greats and Floyd, watching his every move, especially. You gotta think, I have Floyd's clear collection too. That's who I had. That's the first one I bought. Like the career collections I bought was Floyd, Sugar Ray, and Pernell Whitaker. Like that Floyd one, that's why you think I know how to box and do the things I do. I had his whole collection of fights on DVD, and I would just be watching them every day. Listen, they will play in my sleep. I will be watching them. My brother used to have this beat playing on there, and he said it sounded like a Cash Money beat, and I used to just be playing it. This joint is so hard to get. It's really not. It's just figuring it out. I don't even say things are hard. It's just trying to get in. How many I got in? One, two, three, four. And this one is kind of in. Pause. It is like when you start watching Floyd and you see like see that's the thing. I seen his first fight all the way to his last fight. Listen, he never did nothing different than what he been doing. And the only thing he got better with is the defense. That's what he took to the highest level. His defense got better over the years. His defense actually got better over the years, dog. Then he learned the game. Listen, I'm about to go in here. I'm gonna train hard to go in here and touch these niggas up without getting hurt. That's hard training. And you still can get hurt. So, like, think about that. Like, look, so I'm gonna sit in there. I got a couple of these Johns. Look, this one is called a Roman key, I think. Look at this. You gotta be able to take this out of here. Yeah, like, this is supposed to come apart and come out. Oh, snap. I got it. I've been dealing with this all day. I see. I see. You're supposed to be able to take the keys out. Oh, snap. Now it's got to get this one out. You see? Now you got to get this one out. So, yeah, it's like I grew watching this Floyd. So it's going to be hard for somebody to say something or do something because I watched him. Oh, maybe if I take it. There we go. Well, no. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, I see. Listen, this is John is tough. You got to know how to maneuver the John to get it to come out of here. You see? You got to know how to maneuver him. This is the way out. Oh, I just did something. Man, y'all quiet today. Y'all weak. I ain't got nothing to say. Got him. Got him. Then you put this back in. But yeah, man. So when you start watching Floyd and really understand boxing from watching Floyd, how he did business, how he pulled his moves, you be you really come to a clear understanding, like you really do. You're not lost. You be like, oh, I see why he made that move. Oh, that's where you do. When people are asked who's the scariest fighter, people would say Tyson and some other person. I would say Floyd for the simple fact he could neutralize your whole game plan. John, that's scary, my G. Oh, I see. That is scary, my genius. He could neutralize your whole game plan, my G. Do you hear what you just said? That means everything you want to do, anything you want to do, is now stopped. Anything. Listen, any move you try to do, now he done neutralized it. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not a guy you really want to be in there with. Until you understand, well, maybe I should, how do I neutralize? That's the thing. How do you neutralize defense when defense is the founding factor to neutralization? Neuters. How do you neutralize defense when defense is the factor of neutralization to neutralize other things? Like, that's the crazy part. Once you know that, it's like, damn, what do I do? He's neutralized my move. He's neutralized it. What do I do now? That's why Berto said he was having a hard time. He was like he neutralized me. And he was looking at the clock and he like, man, what is we doing? Nigga, you boxing and you don't know how to use nothing in here. That's when you know you in for something. Dude didn't even know. He thought he was fighting, but he was in there for a game. Like how does that happen? How do you go into a boxing fight thinking you about to get some work, and then when you show up, you saying you don't know what y'all doing because you can hear him breathing, you know he buying time and all of that. You can see it. You know what everything he doing. You can't stop it though. You see what I'm saying? You can't stop it. Now what do you do? Leo, shut up. Fuck up. You can't stop it. Now you stuck. You don't know what to do. That is scary because what's happening next is an ass whooping. That's what's happening next. So that is something that you don't want because for all right, what can you neutralize a Floyd? You don't. Nobody knows because he ain't even lost a scrap. That's just like, man, what? We know what Floyd. We know what Canelo and Pacquiao can't deal with. Floyd, and that's the scary part. Like we know what they can't deal with and what they can, but at some point, oh, I see. Once this one is on top, it can't. It won't come out. So once you put this in, then put this one like this. No, yeah, you definitely should. Putting this even back together is tough. The fact that you could turn this like this, It's tough. This is the entry, John. Yeah, this soup about to be crazy. But yeah, like that's how I really started like watching Floyd because I used to be like, well, it don't matter if I'm left or right handed. It's the technique of what he doing. That's why he's winning. The techniques work for left or right handers. Like, look, this one I don't even. This is called the Egyptian pie, a circle. You got to take this apart, dog. I don't even know where to begin. This is something I have to understand. I'm Egyptian. I'm African. Oh, well. Listen, this is. I don't even know what you got to do with this Joan. For real. Like, these the games I had bought one time. Look, this a timer you get. Then it's somebody else's turn. It's real. Hourglass. I need games that'll make me think. I usually do word searches or dominoes. Listen, these I got these like out of Marshalls or something. It says Egyptian pie. The Egyptians were the first civilization to do everything basically to approximate the value of pi, which was instrumental in accomplishing many of their engineering feats. Writings dating back to 1650 BC show that they had the procedure to find an area of a circle which was eventually transposed into precise engineering of the pyramids. Our puzzle is centered around the inspiring precision of Egypt's true genius. Goal: take the puzzle apart and put it back together. Sheesh! You gotta take this apart and put it back together, dog. What? This is different. Yeah, dog. Soup. Like mung bean got so much protein, and then I had another soup mix that had mad protein. It's something to do with this in the middle. This is different because it look like you can turn it, but you really can't. Whoever made this is crazy. This is tough. I just googled Egyptian pie, and that looks complicated. Yeah, bro, this is different. Pi is 3.14. Listen, I know you gotta. It's something in here you gotta push to unlock or something. Leo, no, I gotta come back and figure it. Well, let me put this back in the box for Leo. Be trying to figure it out. Listen, I got a couple of these games just tough. They're very challenging. I'll be looking at them. Leo, man, chill out, bro. Yeah, dog. Sugar Ray Leonard was him too. When you watch his fights, no, listen. When you watch Pernell Whitaker, you be seeing he be doing real moves in there, buddy. I'm here to tell you, Pernell Whitaker had real go live moves. He used to be really doing tricks in there and Jones and fights. Like he was crazy skilled. But he was trained by George Benton, old school. George Benton was the master in catching and slipping and maneuvering, bro. That's what they used to talk about. They used to be like, bro, listen, it was hard to hit him with a jab because of the way he used to be positioned. You couldn't get that work off on George Benton. You couldn't get it. It wasn't working out for you. You feel me? George Benton trained Purnell and Evander. You see what I'm saying? He had them guys. He was a middleweight. George Benton was. George Benton was nasty in there. Watch his fights, I'm telling you. George Benton was good. He was from Philly. That's why they call it the Philly Shell. George Benton was. That's why he didn't. He wasn't really moving around like that. Like Al Mitchell, who would be coaching now, he don't want to be talking about Georgie Benton. He'd be like, oh yeah, no, Georgie Benton was. He'd be really doing it. Like that's what you gotta realize. That's where that craftsmanship come in. Floyd know these guys. He watched these guys. Like it's Floyd, dog. They grew up watching boxing. He in there getting work. Mr. Georgie getting work. Then I got some garbanzos right here. See what I'm saying? What's happening? We just having a regular cook up about boxing, about watching them tapes. Old school. Old school works. Them old school guys was really in there getting their work in, buddy. It was not joking. I appreciate them. So I'll be watching them. I'm gonna keep them going. I'm gonna keep their names going. Now I gotta let my soup cool down, but it's all good. Cause I'm about to throw these mushrooms in there and these onions. But yeah, you gotta, y'all gotta watch George Benton. Like he fought Ruben Hurricane Patterson, like in the movie Denzel Washington played. George Benton fought Ruben Hurricane. I think he might have lost, but when you watch George Benton do the shell, you actually see like that's why I said when I watch George Benton, I start seeing how the shell really takes its effects. Great work and words. Good. Yeah. I'm not your coach, blood. I'm not a coach. I'm just a dude who like watch boxing. Oh, that's some culture. You feel me? But on the real though, George Benton, he was sweet in there because he paid attention to the details. And Philly, they be on their boxing. That's old school though. These new school guys, they don't even know it's the Philly shell. They let Floyd have it. But then I turn around and be like, no, Floyd don't be doing the Philly. Man, get out of here. Man, you telling me how he don't be doing the Philly. Listen, Bobby, it's not that I'm not your coach, but unless you came to me, even when I train people, I tell them, listen, I'm not training. You're the one doing the reps. I'm just telling you what to do. I'm just here to correct you every step of the way so you can get what you want. I can't correct nothing if you don't do nothing. I'm gonna say it again. I can't correct anything if you don't do anything. See? Once you understand that, you understand who's doing the work. Trainers ain't really training anyone. They just paying attention, making sure you stay honest with the work that you, the money you paid for yourself. Yeah, no, for real. Like nobody really be training folks. They be doing the reps. You just there to guide them. Listen, that's like the saying. You could lead a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. If somebody don't want to show up to training, are you training them? No, they just paying you to keep them honest. And listen, being in that profession is difficult because people really be trying to use you as a psychologist. At the same time, sometimes they think they own you. You feel me? Yeah, telling is really not teaching. And that's the thing. That's it's I like the word teacher. Right. I like the word teacher. Right. That's the position. And that's when people be like, man, you can't talk to nobody without teaching them. Like, what are you talking about? This is every time somebody talk to me, they teaching me. What the fuck is we talking about? Excuse my language. What are we doing? Maybe some people don't have those conversations. I just like to build. Some people don't understand that. Like sometimes my mom Dukes don't even understand it. Like once I get some information that I feel vital for someone to know, I'm gonna execute it. I want them to have the information. The ones who I think should have it are usually the ones who be complaining. Like, you ever seen somebody complaining about something, and then you be like, all right, they probably need this information, and then you give them the information. That's my sister's, her kids. And then you give them the information, and then they be mad because you gave them the information. You bugging. See what I'm saying? I'm just want you. If you don't want it, I'm gonna move on after a while. Yeah, and get it. Mm. It's not that you don't get it. It says so is Canelo taking his talents to South Beach. Canelo, man, what are you talking about? Canelo is him. Listen, I want to see. Well, no, I don't. Remember how y'all thought, how people thought Boo Boo had a chance against Benavidez? Like, y'all thought he had a chance against Canelo too. That was foolish. He has not gotten better in there. And nor was he trying to get. Believe me, you know when somebody trying to get better. My man Boo Boo wasn't really trying to get better. Gotta have those coconut waters. Boo Boo wasn't trying to get better in there. On his mind, he been doing it too long. And folks was running, ducking, and hiding. You know what I don't understand? If they really wanted some fights, they could have just went to PBC. But like, I don't know why Shakur mad. Why did you go to top rank? After Bud left, why did you think they was gonna do something different with you? I was what? Doesn't make any sense. You thought they was gonna do something with you, bro? They did nothing different. Cause top rank got rules. Trying to keep it fair amongst all people. If he was smart, he'll just stay busy fighting the nobodies he was fighting and continue to working on his skill, chilling. Well, his hand was probably hurt or something in his last fight. So he said, I ain't making no excuses. But, excuse me. And that's cool because he got the win. So it don't matter. But in boxing, one thing is it'd be hard to stay healthy too sometimes. You can have like moments where it's like, man, I cannot get healthy. Listen, it's usually because of your diet. I'm just gonna be honest with you, champs. The diet, bro. The diet. I'm sorry, guys. I had to say it. The diet is the key determining factor of what's going on out here. You see what I'm saying? The diet. Man, my man has some cannabis that is great. But yeah, you got to realize that. Just realize it. Man, Canelo, he got combinations, but man, people don't even need. Listen, bro, his counter punching ability is crazy. That's just who he is as a fighter. He was always gonna be that guy because he loves boxing. Period. He said it, man. This shit tasting good. I'm gonna have to, man. I need it, man. What? What it? He got something up in here. Some type of. Feel me? I ain't even say nothing. But the lips be black. When you smoke hemp, they save your lip. I'm telling you. These are hemps. Hemp is actually weed leaves. When you hit the hemp, smoking marijuana is actually good. It expels mucus from the lungs. They didn't tell y'all. It expel mucus, not tobacco and cannabis, just cannabis and hemp. And focus out of focus. Listen, yeah, top rank can keep you working. Listen, this the thing. You got to take who you can get. You just get in there. Floyd is listen. I watched his interviews. He said it. That sometimes they didn't have nobody. No, you can't fight him. He used to be like, all right, well, I'll fight him with Floyd. No, no, I'll fight him, bro. Make it happen. I don't care. Give me him. Give me him. Staying busy. When you stay busy like that, you can't help but to get better. That's what it's really all about. And he was trying to liquidate. He was trying to liquidate. Listen, when he got out of top rank, I usually mix cayenne pepper, cinnamon, apple cider vinegar for mucus. I'll look into weed. I mean, you don't have to look into it. They're never gonna tell you. But apple cider vinegar is supposed to be for outside the body, not inside. It's too acidic unless you dilute it. But if you just want to get rid of Lucas, mucus, sea moss, and lemon and water, hot lemon and distilled water, lemon and water. Listen, hot water dissolves anything. So it ain't just me saying it. Hot water dissolves a lot of things. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, no, top rank definitely got a roster, but at the same time, they run their roster different because if you just let black fighters, Africans, if you just let them do what they want, they would take over top rank. Nobody else will have a chance. There's only a couple fighters in there. Listen, the 80s, go listen, this is what I'm telling y'all. Watch 80s boxing. If 80s, 70s, and 80s, like, it wasn't no, all these other folks in the pros, they was not in there from their countries or whatever. They wasn't really out there like that. Not over here. Boxing. Listen, you could just go see it. Go look at it on the tubes. That's what I'm telling you. It wasn't nothing but Puerto Ricans and Panamanians, or you had to be this from the slums or somewhere, or if not, you was just black. It was African. It was Zuma Nelson. It was a couple Africans. There was out here, but like actually getting. Listen, that's one thing that goes on in the United States and in some places, and in other parts of the world too, but not as much as the states. Like they out here really boxing, and that's one thing that I don't mind seeing a good scrap because I know what it entails, and that's just me. But these guys, that's another thing why the sport is like not saying like skill set also look different with a certain type of athleticism. Hey, what you want me to say? They had an NBA and an ABA. Listen, they had to chill. They was running through dunking. The ball was a different color. It's good, John. Pause. Like they really had to get it together. So when you take that and put it in the box, and it's kind of like when you really be honest with it, it's like it was real back then in the 80s and 90s. Whoo! There wasn't no faking, no friends, no hanging out, no cliques like that. Like just because we was in the same, I can't even think of a reason why these guys they actually was like feeling some type of way about each other in the public when they was doing shows, and some of the other fighters they knew how to play into it to make it like to be more they was more vibrant with it. Put it like Sugar Ray Leonard, more TV with it. He could be next to Ray Leonard and talk his John. But Marvin Hagler, he came in boxing the hard way. He had to really fight and fight and fight before he started getting his bread. So when he got his bread, he like, no, I might make him wait. But then when they hit him with them numbers, then he had to scrap with him. Then he scrapped with him and was just like, no, I thought I know you didn't. But the attitude, Ray Leonard, he came up a certain way. Hagler came up a certain way. You see what I'm saying? But they wasn't trying to be friends. They didn't. They got cool after boxing. Listen, you seen, you see Mike Tyson when Tommy Hearns and Ray Leonard was on there. And, hey, bro, why you always trying to size me up? Like Ray Leonard, Ray just like sizing niggas up, dog. Like he just liked doing that. He just one of them types. You want to be all. I think he might be an Aries. I don't know, but he serious. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta realize that. Then you got Duran. He been boxing since '68 or '58. He ain't got no big paydays. He like, no, how y'all kissing Ray's behind? I'm really out here getting it, struggling. Like, if we scrap, he was infuriated. Ray still, they wasn't friends. What was the friendship? No, it's time to work. So when Ryan running up, yeah, we ain't friends. Wait, what? When you boxing your homie for money? When are you boxing your homie for the bread? What? My homie tried to put, but listen, my homies, some of them, they just love testing them waters with me for some reason. I don't know what it is about me. It's maybe because how I be talking and I get it now. But I remember my homie asked me to put on the gloves. He's like, man, I want to put on the gloves with Troy. I'm like, no, bro. Like, and he kept just begging for it. So I'm like, all right. So we put on the gloves. We in the living room, like, wait, we're my mom's crib and everybody watching. And then we moving. He lightweight punching. And then he did something, and I just pulled counter, like, shoot, boom, hit him with a left hand real quick. Bang! I was like, oh shit, my bad. I just took the gloves off. Nope, I'm done. I'm done. He was like, no. He was like, damn, blood. He was like, remember that time you was boxing at your mom's house and you hit me hard? Listen, I didn't know I was punching like that. I just hitting the bag over and over, watching Floyd. Anytime somebody make me mad or do something, I'm going to put the work in first. Young, I'm hitting the bag. Listen, when I first started hitting the bag, old school, they had bags at Dick's, Paul's, Richards, Paul's. They had, I don't, why is that called that? Anyway, that's crazy. When I went to at Richards, which is Dick's, Paul's, Glizzies. Glizzies. That's what I'm saying, DS. Like, how is this? Why is that name that? I can't even say it. Richards. It used to be called Sports Authority out here. Dick's bought them. Paul. That's sex trafficking. That's what I'm saying. This is weird. What are we talking about? Listen, when I first went there, right, old school, that you get a heavy bag and then they give you some little bag gloves. And they was like little blue Everlast, real old school bag gloves, no padding. And the bag was sand. So then I put it up. I was like, damn, I need somebody to help me put this bag up. I got some chains. I had somebody held it and I chained it up there. And I got it up there decent enough. It was one of the beams. So when I hit that bitch, it be shaking. These beams hold up the crib for real. Because in Ohio, they got basements. So it's in a basement hanging in a beam that was hanging low. And I'll be hitting that bitch. Boom, boom, it be shaking the whole house. Boom, 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 boom. And listen, when I first hit it, I couldn't really hit it that hard because I had on them bag gloves. I'll just be touching it light. Just touching it light. Like Muay Thai. Just listen, I'm telling you. I should be touching it on the light. Pause. Pat, tat, 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 tat. When I wanted to hit it hard, I would hit it at the top because the way it was sitting, it was almost my height, and all the sand had dropped down to the bottom. So then, once it got hung a certain way, now the sand was at the bottom. I just start touching on the bottom to the guts. Then After that, I was in the gym for real in the bag. And then after that, they had these Grant gloves you can get. It was like 14 ounces. And they ain't tie up. They was like Velcro, but they was nice. They was some nice grants. They had them at Dick's. Pause. What? Why is that called that? Why is that called what it's called? Nothing should be ever called Dick's, Richards, Glizzy's. Glizzy's is crazy. Richards. When we say Richards on here, we talking about Sports Authority and Schmicks. Alright? Because I just can't keep saying that. Why is that even a name? Where I need to do the etymology of that. Why is that even a name? A short name for rich? Makes no sense. Um, I start hitting that. I got the grants. Then I could start really punching on the bag. There was only 14s hitting the mitts in there. Then from there, I was like, how do I? I heard Andre Berto. He used to be training in like 22 ounces or 20 ounces. I was like, damn, I need heavier gloves. My coach was mad. No, you need to let your hands go. No, once I learned how to let my hands go on these mitts with 26 ounces on, I'm gonna know how to let my hands are gonna be unstoppable from letting go. Once it's let go, you're not gonna be able to stop it. If you try to stop it, you gonna get hurt. Even blocking gonna be damaging. Listen, mixed with technique, understanding, not being prejudiced, saying I want to hit him like this. No, take what you can get. And those the shots that be hurting people because they didn't think that they can get hit by moving in that weird direction, and you just angled the shot, pow, and you just turned the knuckle over and it bang, it hit them. They like, man, what? And then they come up out, boom, and then you hit. See that's when that people be getting hurt. I seen Dre do it. I seen it. It's real. It can happen. It's not a joke. So you got to be careful. Old school boxing, like watched a lot of it. Went back and rewatched it. Like, listen, I wasn't a fan of Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like, right before I ran it, oh my bad. Right before, oh, put this down real quick. Hold on. We're gonna use the weed tray to hold it up. The cannabis, the herbis, the herb. What is going on with this? Oh, here we go, right here. So look, once I met Ego, I forgot what year that was. Canelo was starting. He got in there with Floyd, and then when he got in there with Angulo, I seen that they gave him somebody more comfortable. And then when I seen him fight Laura, I was like, Laura won. He did this. He boxed him. And then once I became a professional, I went back and watched the Laura fight. I was like, man, there's no way he won that. And then I did a film study on it. I lightweight was falling asleep because Laura doesn't do anything outside of moving and throwing double jab right hands, and he can't fight on the inside. It's like how you still don't know how to work on the inside. How? How? Somebody explain this. How? How you don't know how to get inside work yet? Huh? How don't you? I don't get that. You never. Who you coaching with? Who you haven't learned the moves and techniques of moving on the inside? It's different rules. I'm confused. Never confused. Never. It's coconut water crazy. Listen, there's no way my man's been boxing as a Cuban, a Russian, an American. If you boxing, if you boxing, I don't care where you boxing, how you boxing, who you boxing with. You should have every facet of the game. I don't care what your coach say, what he teaching. I don't. I'm grabbing my balls, telling you I don't care. Pause. Do you hear what I'm saying? I don't care, bro. Yeah, Arslan Lara moved a lot against Canelo. He didn't move that much against Angulo. Yeah, no, he moved against Angulo too. Angulo just had that. Listen, Angulo is a heavy puncher, but Canelo's style is tailor made for catching and countering, sir. He ain't trying to move either. Canelo ain't trying to move. Yeah, let's work right here. Let's see who the best. Let's simplify it. See, Floyd made it simple in spots. He's making you think he gonna be there. He ain't there. That hurts. That hurts your soul. Cause right when you get ready to throw your shot, he's not there. He was there first. You were not there first. And then once, see, Floyd understood Canelo could punch. Like even though he was still in the shell, like listen, the shell don't block you. It blocks the punches. You still feel how hard them shots is though. Like that's one thing you do feel how hard them shots are. Pause. That's not a game. You still be feeling it. That's why he wasn't. That's why he wasn't taking shots like that. Like he'll catch a couple, come back. Take a couple shots, come back, get up out of there. Take a slight move to the left or right. You know what I'm saying? That's what kept him on the up and up. Not being touched in there, not being molested, not being bothered. The Mayweather defense is undefeated. He mastered it. Ryan, this is the thing. New school Ryan, he went. Listen, Ryan went and talked to Floyd, and then he thought he could do the shell. What? You gotta eat an apple. Listen, he went and talked to Floyd, and then thought he could do the shell. What, bro? Man, you can't make this up. The man went and talked to Floyd and then tried to do the shell in the fight. Was kind of doing it, but was. Why do you think that's the difference between a new school guy and an old school guy? Listen, man. Old school guy gonna really work his craft before, and you're gonna see it. He, he definitely not gonna go talk to somebody and then try to pull their moves off without no practice. Like what? I don't get that. I don't even understand what he was thinking. He never did it in no other fight. And then after he went, you seen him talking with Floyd, and then Floyd, hey, you gotta know when to talk, know when to. After that, he knew the shell. Man, what? Ryan, bro, you gotta have a seat, my G. You actually have to go in the gym and work with a real coach. You have to work with a real coach. See what I'm saying? You don't just go talk to somebody. So, well, Aaron, you don't just go talk to Floyd and then you trying to do the shell. What? Listen, watch these guys practice this stuff hours, hours, hours. For real. Real talk. They practice for hours. And then you go have a conversation with him and now you Ryan Mayweather. Hey man, have a seat, bro. Get in the gym, get you a coach. If you ain't got one, you got Derrick James. Hold on, didn't Derrick say he don't even be watching boxing after? Like what? I don't just. It's like these people that well, I don't know why I be saying I don't. That be my person. Listen, man, he ain't really trying to work. Listen, when you trying to work, you get with somebody who going. When you see left Goosen, Goosen will work you. Mhm. Goosen will work you. Goosen have you on the bag. Goosen be saying he don't like mints. That's because he don't understand them how to do 'em. But and that's the thing. You can't. It's hard to coach from that position of telling somebody. That's why Emmanuel Stewart was him, Floyd Senior, Roger, Jeff, George Benton, like all his fighters that he was coaching when they was coming up, they could fight. Like they could scrap, bro. They can really scrap you. That's important. You know what I'm saying? Like, your coach really was in there getting it in. That was in there getting it in. Leo Cole. Yeah, like so these new school cats, they need to step in the gym, training and stop doing all this talking. Listen, if they gotta do all of that, listen, when Tank get up there, this is not gonna go well. It's always the man who ain't on the TV. Tank, Mr. Abdul Wahid, he not about to play. Hmm. Listen, he not gonna be meeting up, doing all this clown business. Not Mr. Abdul Wahid. Mm-mm. He not gonna be Abdul Wahid. He gonna be chilling. Abdul Ab mean heart. Death finna bless Ryan. Lay pure hands. There's gonna be some decent work. But Ryan can punch, though. He ain't gonna stop Ryan. So I don't know how the fight gonna turn out. If they even fighting. Who knows if they even scrapping, bro? I thought dude was about to fight Rolly. But I think Rolly said he didn't want to fight cuz. Who Tank supposed to be fighting? Oh yeah, Tank might be fighting Connor Ben. That's a decent little fight. If you can get that fight and then fight Devin, there's whatever his knockout percentage is. That's pretty much when you add up him and Devin's knockout percentage. You know, Javante. No, he don't be getting knocked out. He ain't never been knocked out. He been knocked down, but he been hit by Luke Campbell, who a good puncher, and, and Abdul Wahid. Bro, what? He ain't got no chin because Abdul Wahid got him out of there? That doesn't make sense. Abdul Wahid is the hardest one of the hardest punchers in here. Besides anyway, the African. What African? Hmm. Well, be that as it may, people get hurt in boxing. Listen, he hasn't been stopped, and Devin's not a puncher. So it could still, and Ryan be is kind of decently got a good size on him. It could turn out to be different. Yeah, what's dude's name? Anything is possible, but Ryan got sneaky fast hands, and he be throwing hard when you trying to throw fast like that. Them punches be automatically hard. So, and they both right-handed, so you never know. You never know, cause them 8 ounce gloves is different. And it just depends on how heavy Ryan's punches feel. You know what I'm saying? Because and if Devin feel like, catching the jab and stand in place. Listen, Regis Prograde can punch, but he's still very short. Ryan Garcia is pretty tall. It makes for a different fight. Listen, you can't the style that Devin elects to box in. It's hard to box a taller man like that. If Cubs get a good jab, it'll be a wrap. See what I'm saying? You gotta have a good jab. If you got a good jab, then you can dictate the pace on a shorter guy because he gonna be trying to get inside to get his jab off. He got to be a little closer. It was basic mathematics. He got to be closer, so it's more dangerous for him. And Devin got decently long arms too. So think about that, John. Think about that, because I'm telling you, it make a difference when you boxing because size, arm length. That's why they had those measurements and stuff like that. Those measurements is the tail of the tape. That's used for to see the attributes of the fighter and advantages they could have, or what disadvantages another fighter might look like he have. That he could turn into his advantages if he manifests the proper attitude. It's a fact. See what I'm saying? So realize that. Dev got a decent jab. I mean, it's just he just shorter than Ryan. You see what I'm saying? So you can't. It's hard to jab. It's the same thing as like I'm not comparing Ryan to Tommy Hearns, but he got that tallness, and you got to realize like if Ryan jabbing as a taller man down on somebody, like Devin gonna be having to get in range to get his jab off, and that's closer than you want to elect to be with those little gloves until you really, you know, can feel like you got a game plan to where you could break him down and then, do that. But it's hard. It's gonna be because Ryan don't. He ain't never really got broke down or nothing. This would be something to see. Listen, I'll be in the inside with him, catching his punches, slipping him, coming back with three and four combinations on my James, Mr. Lights Out from the left hand, rolling his hook would never even land. It'll hit my shoulder every time. And then I'll be coming up under with my hook to the guts. That's the 7 from the first and from the lead hand. The hook to the body is the 7. If you right-handed, that's your left hook to the body. If you southpaw, that's your right hook. So the African dude is named Tago. I know who you talking about. They got Orion as I have an inch taller than them, but an inch right. Yeah, no, I feel like you never, yeah, inch is a kind of a lot when you on somebody for real, but because 5'8" and 5'9" look totally different, but and 5'9" and 5'10", so most definitely. So, but he's still taller, and that's the thing. Like punching up is hard to do for a whole fight. That's why you're supposed to punch what's in front of you. Punch is right in front of you. Understand it. You have to take the time to understand it. He said he'll beat you brutally. Yeah, the African dude, he was pretty good. He was decent. Um, it's just man, it's hard for me to call that Ryan and Tank. I mean that Haney fight, unless Haney can go to his guts and sneak a shot in there, but it's kind of hard. No, he is taller. It'll be a good scrap, but Ryan don't got no wiggle. Devin got the frequency. Uh, man, it's just it. I know what you're saying, but once again, Regis Prograde. Let me know if y'all can still hear. Regis Prograde is way shorter than Ryan Garcia. I'm telling you, it's different. And don't get me Regis Prograde. He fought Josh Taylor, who taller than taller than Devin. But at the same time, um, oh, that's what happened. Even though Regis Prograde fought Josh Taylor and he taller than Devin, Regis Prograde don't like speed. I remember he kept talking about that speed. Yeah, I seen he was faster than what he is. He's pretty fast. Yet certain fighters are intimidated by certain another fighter's attributes, and that in turn will cause them to not see something because they already worrying about the speed. Bang, you got caught, now he's sitting down. Damn, I didn't. Though to neutralize it, you got to get up on him quick. Don't give him time to think. Make it a dog fight until he get tired. When you're tired, I'm telling you, the punches are way different when they tired. That's when that defense really starts showing. Like that. This is the thing. When I was boxing, when you get into 4 rounds and six, you really don't see. You can't really see your defense and all of that. Cause it's on. You don't have time to be playing in the 4 round fight. So you really working. It's kind of like an amateur fight still. A 6 rounder, it's a little bit more time. But a 8 rounder is when your layers of defense must make sense, and you got a valid corner that can help you. Like a valid corner is a good coach who can help you. Just remind you of your fundamentals, give you light moves to do, stick to the game plan. And the game plan is when whatever is not he telling you not working, figure it out. But in none of those in none of those sequences, I mean I don't care how many times I go around in the circle. It's a tough fight, like you said. Fuck it. It's just a tough one, bro. It is. I can't even. It's tough. It's a good one. I wouldn't mind seeing it if they fighting allegedly, but I wouldn't mind seeing that. Wouldn't mind seeing that scrap. That's a good scrap. Being all that speed though, and Regis he ain't like that. And that's why. But then when you put Ryan in there, he already be trying to be fast, so and he probably gonna feel he faster than Devin. So that's not gonna bother him. Devin gotta punch up. That's different. And Devin, I don't think Devin been in there with nobody Ryan's size to this day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna check on Troy King. Yeah, dog. I don't know, man. I like. I'm a neutral party in that one, cause for one instance, Devin is not the hardest puncher. You know what I'm saying? He be pointing you out of there, and Ryan can really punch, and he be throwing hard shots. So it's like Ryan need to be watching. What's dude's name? Yeah, dog. 'Cause It's just boxing entails so many different things that you got to realize that if your mind is not fully focused on boxing, there is no, "Well, I want to do this, I want to chill." No, focus on boxing, the craftsmanship, and this what makes the fight hard between them two. Devin don't like to be on the inside, bro. Like, and when you're a shorter guy, it's just hard. Pause. Linares, pretty big. Yes, he was, but not really. But yeah, like, wait, who did he fought Devin? Listen, Tank would have stopped Laurel so viciously. Um, who Devin scrapping with? Oh no, I don't think that's the thing. I don't think he really getting no work with Ryan. They could just be starting to bull BS. Where is the work? Where's the arena? They not really scrapping. They just pulling one over y'all eyes, and that's when that new school BS comes in. Honestly, Tank don't want that dad fight because it ain't worth no money. Cause listen, if it's worth the money, Devin won't be doing all these antics. Like Tank, if it don't matter if you taller than Tank or not, he fast, he sharp, he left-handed. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, buddy. Listen, you just don't fight somebody because you want to fight them. In boxing, in the commerce, you have to be worth the money to put up. It's just worth the money. Gotta be worth the bread. Just can't do what you want out here. It doesn't work like that, buddy. So, that's all I got for real. What y'all think? Cause that's why that's a good fight. Cause it's just a good fight to call. Cause they got a lot of attributes that don't really go good with each other. So that's my thing. Like anytime I see somebody boxing and they shorter, and they get in there with a taller guy, I'm just like, who's training a tall guy? Because all you have to do is tell him work on his jab and keep the shorter man out bay and make him have to work to get his shots off. They gonna lose the fight 90% of the time unless you can have the willpower like Sugar Ray and go in the Lions den with Hearns and get work. See what I'm saying? You feel me? Fighters besides Ryan, fighters besides Ryan, what? Like who else out here? Someone against Devin, or just period. I like Buatsi. He decent. for overseas, cuz. Who else out here? There's a couple good guys I'll watch. I used to watch. I don't even really watch boxing because it's just like I get it. What other fighters Tank fought that's worth more money? Then who? Devin? Uh, at the time, Butcher McCoy was fighting. I think Pedraza for a belt, so he was worth more. He had a belt. Um, who else? Who else Tank fought? Mario Barrios was worth more. Fight at a higher weight class, and he had a belt. um, who else in there? Now you can't say Gamboa, but a healthy Gamboa, that Gamboa, no. Um, I had to look on Tank's box rec for real. Oh, Leo Santa Cruz. What? Is you tripping, bro? I'm tripping. Leo Santa Cruz. Worth bread. Don't ever forget it, buddy. Leo Santi Cruzy. That man was worth that bread. He fought some Jones. Who we just fight? See, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. Pay per view sales don't mean you're a bigger fighter. Leo Santa Cruz is a bigger fighter because he has a whole nation of Mexicans. Like, is you tripping, bro? Just because you sell something, his numbers is not greater than Tank's, bro. You sound crazy. You forgot Tank was coming up on some of Floyd's cards too. That really got him out there. Is you drunk, bro? Tell me you drunk. Just be like, yeah, I'm drunk. Hold on, let me see. I'm about to go to Tank's resume right now, cause y'all done got me hyped now. I was just jabbering, keeping y'all entertained. Now y'all gonna have me baggy. Let me get the mac and cheese five going. Hold on. I said hold on, cuz. Yeah, then what is you talking about? He don't sell more than Tank, of course. Why would you even bring up his sales? We're talking about big fights. No, he doesn't. He's not a bigger draw than Leo Santa Cruz, bro. You drunk? That makes no sense. Leo Santa Cruz, bro. You tripping. In layman's terms. Listen, I just sent the link to the lawyer. He gonna say in layman's terms, can you explain what this is? Because I have no clue what. this is or what purpose, what it purports to accomplish. If you don't know, that's on you. That's on you, Brody. I'll tell you exactly what it is. All I'm telling him is refer to the documents. Get on your Googles. Get on your Googles, bro. That's what you gotta do. Get on your Googles. Get on your Googles. If you don't know what a UCC is, that's on you. Get on your Googles, bro. I'm not doing the job for you. And that's the thing. They think they be slick with that. What does this mean or not? Hey, bro, if you don't know, that's on you. When it's time to go to court, the AFC, hey, listen, I filed a commercial lien on them. What does it do? Hey, bro, if you don't know what it is, that's on you. Violate it, it's on you. Due to the paperwork, there's some indebtedness involved. You know what that is. Money owed. It's a bank account. Hey, it's on you. Well, we gonna go to Abdul Wahid Boxer Boxrec. He's still Gervonta Davis on Boxrec. 29 bouts. Ryan Garcia is a bigger draw than Devin, for real. You crazy? As soon as I go on here, I see Ryan Garcia. Who else on here? Mario Barrios, he had a belt. Leo Santa Cruz. Everybody else on here is just stepping stones. Devin's first 20 fights was in Tijuana. So after that, the person he fought that was a big name, well, decently big, but that guy was trying to call out Tank Davis back in the day. It was Lomachenko. Yeah, facts. Um, who else on Devon's? Regis not a big draw, but he big enough. No, he did some real work. So, you know, that was good work. Leo Santa Cruz is and Ryan Garcia is bigger draws than Devin, bro. No, because PBC don't do pay per view like that. They got contracts with TV. They bought boxing to regular TV. They do it off viewerships and who watching. when they was on TV. Listen, you have to understand the game. Now they're about to be on Amazon Prime, bro. What? Amazon Prime has guaranteed bread. Everybody goes to Amazon. You see what I'm saying? Know that. Everybody's on Amazon depositing their money to get shit done. Respectfully. Amazon Prime can pay you unlimited. You know how many people it's worldwide. It's a delivery service. And like saying if the USPS had a TV app for TV. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a different type of bread, bro. This is the thing. Tank don't have to have a opponent with a big draw because he the draw. That's the difference. When you the draw, you can get anybody. They're gonna come out because they going to sleep. See the difference? The draw is Tank. He don't need. He just needs somebody in there. Yeah, no, Devin's resume is getting. No, it's. I have no problem with Devin's resume. Cause listen, his resume is better than Boots. You see what I'm saying? Like, at some point they gotta get in there. So yeah, you gotta think about that. If that's the case, then why Devin not being a draw matter? Tank didn't have that excuse for nobody but Dev. That's all I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Tank is the draw, so he's paying people. Did Devin want money? Did the money that Devin want to fight Tank? He ain't worth that yet. That's how boxing works. Tank makes the offer. You gotta get your weight up, or we just gonna be over here doing our own thing. If you want this type of bread, Tank playing with different type of bread, bro. He buying up the city. Like, come on, bro. Bro, that's public. Y'all believe anything these folks say in the public. Bro, you can't talk about tax in the public. That's law. You think that's what he really got, bro? You drunk. That's why they just be throwing numbers out there. Alright. Don't work like that, buddy. Yes, the A side always makes the offer. It's just that simple. Because when you wipe out the division, then what else do you do? See, that's you didn't watch Floyd. You can't just beat everybody right now. Then you ain't gonna have nobody to fight. And they always new people coming that they gonna have you scrap with. You get that? No, you don't retire. You let these guys build themselves up like you built yourself at this time. At the same time, staying busy, getting your work, getting good fights to build your career up. Bro, you don't have to offer him anything. Like, listen, we know you like Devin, bro. Okay? Like, we know you like Devin, bro. He not getting the fight right now. He'll get it. Tank will stop him, and then you'll be in here complaining if that's the case. Okay? That'll be the case. He's 8 ounce gloves on. He gonna be moving around. Ain't gonna be no listen. When it's time to really scrap and you got on them eights, ain't gonna be no running around, bro. You can do all you Tank be saying it. Y'all act like Tank can't box, bro. He's stupid sharp. He You could do all that boxing. When I punch you, it's gonna be different. I used to say the same thing when I should be like, these niggas gonna be doing all this boxing. I'm gonna hit them one time with a left hand, or when I catch them with the hook a certain way, they're gonna rethink they schemes. I'm telling you. I know you can't see it, but it's not a good look. What you call it? Really being there punching. We'll say that for another day, though. Hey, listen. Y'all never hit the Cash App. Y'all sick. Listen, y'all sick. Man. Why y'all sick like this? Why y'all sick like this? Why is you sick like this? I don't know why these lawyers be hitting me talking about what is this purport? Purport mean claim. It doesn't claim anything. It doesn't have to claim anything if you don't want it. You have to read the paperwork, bro. You have to understand when somebody send you saying they put a lien and they got master validation numbers. If you don't know what that is, bro, why are you even in this situation? Representing somebody else with a trust. Evidently y'all faking it. I don't know what y'all doing. I don't even care. I filed a lien on it and it's done. That's when you know you really doing something as a creditor. If you don't even know what a uniform commercial code lien is, a commercial lien, you're a joke. And then you're gonna come to court, and I already filed it with the courts, and I sent it to you. Hey, it's a lien on there. Put a commercial lien on the place. It's over. Have a good day.